Warning, the following video includes opinions. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, spoiler alert.
Today is Father's Day. If you watch this the day it came out, and also hoping that I got it finished in time. Anyway, my mom had an idea to rank the best fathers in fiction. Ironic, I know. And I thought it was a great idea. So, let's go. Okay, here's the thing about Darth Vader. Like, he's evil, okay? But, like, when he's, like, facing off Luke, like, he does not want to kill Luke, okay? Every time that Darth Vader went up against Luke, whether it was the first time where he told him that he was his father, he wanted Luke to join him. He didn't want to kill him, and when it came to Return of the Jedi, where they're fighting at the end, without a shadow of a doubt, he is holding back, because Darth Vader is stupidly overpowered, okay? Just to give you a semblance of an idea of how absolutely broken Darth Vader is, using the Force, Darth Vader can lift, brace yourself, 136,586,969 kilograms, which is 301,122,722 pounds. Also, did you know that Darth Vader has the reaction time that is about as fast as the speed of light? So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that he was kinda holding back on literally everyone he faced. So there ain't a chance that Luke just beats him. Darth Vader was obviously holding back. Just, like, because of that, I think he goes in B tier. He just had a really, like, bad midlife crisis. Like, his midlife crisis endangered the lives of, like, his entire family and his best friend and, like, a whole city. So he wasn't, like, really that good. He was definitely better in the sequel, but, like, really not by much. He's still, like, kinda having the same midlife crisis. Yeah, I think Mr. Incredible only goes in C tier. Yeah, Darth Vader is higher than Mr. Incredible. My mom does not agree with this. There better not be a single one of you hooligans who does not agree with this. Dude, Mufasa is, like, honestly is gonna be the best father on this list. Mufasa was dropping bars of parental advice. Even when he died, that didn't stop him from still being an amazing father. I will lose my mind if there is someone who is genuinely arguing with this, but Mufasa is in S tier without a shadow of a doubt. Now, you're all probably thinking the same thing. Who on earth is Buck Cluck? Well, Buck Cluck comes from the hit movie Chicken Little. That was a joke. This movie did awful. But, Buck Cluck suck. Buck Cluck, like, every time, like, his son keeps saying that the sky is falling, and then, like, every time that he does that, even when he's, like, right, because there's aliens and they come from... Dude, Chicken Little's such a weird movie. But, yeah, every time he does that, like, it's not like he just, like, says, like, hey, son, like, look, the sky probably isn't falling. He's just like, no, son, you're embarrassing me. Like, he makes it a constant, like, known fact to Chicken Little, who's his son. Everything you do, it embarrasses me. He is such a horrible father. Buck Cluck should get hit by a truck. D tier. Look, F tier is reserved for some people. We'll get to them later. But first... Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember much of this movie. But I know that there's a father lost custody of his kids, and so the only way that he could see his kids is by pretending to be a nanny. Like, he's literally stopping at nothing just to hang out with his kids. There are many situations where this could go horribly, but in the movie it did not go horribly, so for the movie, A tier, but like, if anyone else does this, then like, crazy weirdo person. Indiana Jones' father. Henry Jones is weird, because he's not a good father, because he's basically left his son to, like, grow up for, like, himself, like, he basically did nothing. But the way he describes it in the movie, like, it makes it seem like he's actually a good father. But, like, it's weird, because it's very clear that he's not a good dad. But, like, when you're watching the movie and you hear him explain it out, it makes sense. But, like, he's not. I'm gonna put him in C tier. I think that's fair. Okay, hear me out. Dr. Doofenshmirtz went through so much crap as a child. His parents didn't even show up to his own birth. How is that even possible? But, like, basically his whole life is just his parents hating him. But the thing is, despite all of that, he basically becomes the father to his daughter that he wishes he had. Granted, he also wants the daughter to become evil like him. He's still a great father, but I think he only goes in A, though I will put him at top of A.
Hey, sweetheart, how'd you like to take a ride on a real bike? She's 16!
I think a pretty big sign of not being a good father, first off, he literally, he kidnapped both of his, like, adopted children and, like, tortured them. So, we're already off to a, pretty crappy start, but, then he just, because he's so obsessed with his goal to get rid of, half of all life, he, sacrifices his daughter, and that was quite the shock to, 9-year-old me that saw that movie. But, so yeah, I don't think I'll get any pushback for putting Thanos in F. Homer Simpson is just, he's fat and lazy. He's a horrible dad. Any semblance of parenting he does is like not good. Like, you know the meme where it's like Bart saying, "This is the worst day ever," and then Homer, he's trying to do well, and he goes, "But it's the worst day you've had so far." Completely fumbles the ball there. All the parenting, like, he basically leaves up to his wife because he's fat, lazy, and is more obsessed with donuts than his own kids. I think Homer Simpson easily goes in D tier. No. No. Just no. No. I could make a very valid argument that Peter Griffin is a worse dad than Thanos. I could make a valid argument that Peter Griffin is the most evil person on this list. I swear, Peter Griffin would rather do anything else than have to parent his kids. I'm pretty sure that there's been, like, at least some episode where he's, like, killed all of his children. Yeah, he's going in F tier. Marlin, like, really isn't good at the start, but then again, yes, he travels through the whole ocean just to get his son, who was most likely dead. But, like, he travels across the whole ocean to get to Nemo, and then, like, becomes, like, an actually good father. So, like, I think Marlin goes in A tier, and I'm gonna put the Doubtfire in, B. Well, anyways, that's the ranking. Later.